Good to see you guys today. Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna give you guys a few minutes to join. I have some announcements. So if you're watching a replay, we are here, me and baby, with some announcements. It's good to see everybody who is joining. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. I'm gonna wait for our friends to join. I don't have my phone connector the way I usually have. I don't know what I did with it. Hello. Let's see. Hey, good to see you. Let me move my camera. Hello. Hello, my good friends. Hey. Okay, so I'm waiting for my friends to join. I'm waiting for everybody to join. I didn't even put a title on this. But y'all know I always come. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. Oh, so let me tell y'all, I got some good stuff that's going on, y'all. I got to tell y'all some story. I got story time for a minute too. So, all right. So let me start. I don't know where to start from. Okay. So the day before yesterday, I think no, um, somebody contacted me and they were doing some melts and they were doing some melts and they did when I tell you, they told me they used, I think they said they had about a pound of wax in maybe like a 8-ounce bottle, and they was like, is it okay to use? Hey, how you doing? So they was asking me, was it okay? At that point I knew it was a teachable moment, and I was like, okay, you in the Patreon, here's the video. I want you to watch this video, take notes or whatever the case may be. And they are, they did it or whatever. And so, but I thought about it and I was like, I got so many new followers. And the last time we did a super strong wax melts class, hey, good to see you. We had about 50 people there, like exactly like 50 people. I gave out free wick training in the beginning because I did it for recording purposes. And then in the end, I gave them the wax melt class, and the wax melt class ended up being really, really good. Y'all remember? Some people remember, and some people won't. Of course, because they wasn't following me then. And I mean, we did every wax. I mean, we did all the coconut waxes. We did. I gave the highest amount of fragrance that you could put in it. I like literally tested it out and was like, okay, this one y'all could use 18%. This one y'all could use 16%. This one y'all could use. So it was like people that was coming that was doing coconut wax melts, did not know the pouring temperatures, did not know how to get it. So we doing it all over again. And I already have everything put up in Patreon. So you guys can go to the Patreon and you have the link there. And it's on the $20 level or whatever. I don't even know the difference. To be honest, I looked today and there was 100 and something people on that level, and I didn't even know. I was like, I thought it was like 50 the last time I checked. And today I was like, whoa, I didn't know half of the people here was on that level. Well, anyway, I have it set up to where as though the Zoom is already there, so you guys could just take the Zoom link and just kind of just store it or whatever, so you can come and be a part of that wax melt class. So if you need to know how to make super strong wax melts, this is your opportunity. This is a really, really good class that will, I'm talking about when you, everybody will tell you, the people that came to that class, they came out and they was for weeks was on a Facebook group, and they was all in there like, Diamond, these wax melts is fire. These, everybody buy my wax melts. My wax melts. I was hearing about wax melts for the longest time, but glory to God, I was just blessed to get like in depth with all of that and get all the surprise, because I had to buy a lot, y'all, for that class. When we did that class, I had to buy a lot of wax. Like, I still got all this wax in my in my studio that I'm never gonna use. So I got coconut tart wax. I got all kinds of darn wax from that particular class. So we're gonna do it again. And I just, and my dear friend Kanika, she was the one that said it. She was like, hey, I think it's a good opportunity to get more people that have not been following you for a while to, get them educated on how to make wax melts, because wax melts, you can scent them more, but at the same time they can still be a fire hazard, because remember, it's still oil and you still got fire underneath. And honestly, I wasn't even thinking about it until she pointed it out, and I was like, yeah, I'm like, dang, you right, because if they put a tea light underneath it, because I was like, at first I was like, she be all right. And then when I was like, oh no, she won't be all right, that's a fire. And then I had to find her. I had found her on Facebook, and I contacted her. I reached out to her, and I was like, hey, I honestly, I'm not the type of person to just take your money. I care about you and your business. Like, I care about the outcome of this situation. So I'm letting you know. And she, of course, she went and watched the video. So hopefully she got it right now. So we're going to do it again. We got it set up already, guys. So you guys could be a part of it. Also, I want to let you know another thing. So this is just like my announcements that I'm telling y'all. Another thing is, I got the summer body butter class already set up in there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come together and do some emulsified body butters, and we're gonna I got one recipe in there today, but I have to go back and put another one because I got another recipe that I want to put in there, and that will help you guys through the summer. Cause the question is, people have been asking me, Diamond, can I ship my butters? Like, what is a way for me to ship my butters and not have, ooh, that's a spider web. What is a way for me to ship my butters and not have a melt? It is no way, to be honest with you. I don't like thick body butter, so I mean, a way to kind of do it is, I used to thicken mine up with beeswax, and that was a long time ago. But now I don't like thick body butter. So I won't recommend that. Like, I like my stuff to be creamy. I like my stuff to be no greasy. I don't like grease. I don't like grease residue. So I like my stuff to be soft. And this is one that I just kind of leave out. And I just, pretty much just leave it out. And, it's really soft. And even with no top on it, it's super soft. It's super soft and it's fluffy, and it's not greasy at all. And this is not even my regular body butter. This thing is like a you might as well say like a foam type of texture. This ain't my regular body butter. It's the baby butter. But this is what I'm saying. I don't like thick stuff. Like, so even with the baby butter, everybody was saying, like, every time I do baby butter, it's always too thick. And I'm like, well, my recipe ain't thick. But the recipes that be given to me, they be thick, and I had to go and alter them into what I like it to be, just to get it to be, soft and to make it my texture. This is my texture right here. I like my stuff to be like super soft and creamy. So we're gonna come together and we're gonna do some emulsified body butter or whatever, and we're gonna do that. That class is coming up, but I think it's this Friday night. We doing hot process soap class. So you guys know to come and be on time and bring all your supplies and come with your crock pots or whatever you have, your stove, whatever you coming with. Come and be ready to work. Have all your supplies. We got our hot process soap class. We'll be doing a fluid hot process soap where you guys can go and take it and decorate it and put little swirls in it or whatever you want to do. And then we're doing an aloe vera. Ooh, I gotta go get some aloe today. Yeah, I'm gonna get a jug. I'm gonna get the jug of aloe. We're doing the aloe vera hot process soap, so you get that. And then I think I got some moringa. I might have to find me some moringa today too, because I want to color mine. It's different ways to color it green, but I want to color mine green because I like the green and the aloe just kind of, but if I have moringa powder, I usually got a lot of moringa powder. I'm thinking like I might have to go and pick some up today. But anyway, we're going to do that. Okay, and then we got another class. I know y'all like it's a lot of classes. All of it is in Patreon. I determined it within myself that I wanted to give y'all, if y'all gonna be a part of a community and y'all paying, I want y'all to feel like, man, I'm never leaving. When I see people that's on the $10 level leave Patreon, I look at them and I say, thou fool. That's what I look at them and I say, I'm like, thou fool, because you ain't never gonna find nobody giving you all of these classes and all these tools for $10 a month. I'm talking about you can search high and low and won't find nobody. because I'm a part of Patreons. I'm a part of about 5 Patreons, and ain't nobody on there. One lady don't do live classes at all. Another lady don't do live classes at all. Another lady do it on her higher tier, and she do it once a month. And the other girl don't do nothing at all she do is collect people money and post a recipe, and that thing will fail, and it'll fall through, and it won't even work. And she in another country, so it's really hard to get the supplies that she get. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is, you can tell me, y'all can send me an email and let me know anybody that have all these classes for $10 a month. Nobody. Live classes, you get a Zoom code and you come and you learn things that you're gonna go and multiply. You're spending $10, but this is, you don't have an invest. When people be leaving, I'm like, your mindset is off. You don't have an investment mindset. I'm getting ready to post I got the wooden wicks, so I'm ready to post a wooden wick candle video. And I'm giving y'all the wooden wicks with the tins. So you're going to learn how to do tins with wooden wicks, and they're going to work, and they're going to burn real good, and they're going to smell real good. Who's giving y'all all that information? Nobody. So that's why I say y'all got a lot. So I got the cold process. I'm going to make sure I got everything. Cold process class coming up. We doing some sugar, lemon sugar soap. Lemon sugar soap. We got the hot process class. Now that the hot process is Friday, and then we got the summer butter. And what else do we have? Y'all, I might be missing the wax melt class, the super strong wax melt class, and I'm missing one. I'm missing one. It's one that's missing. I don't know. I'm missing one. I know I'm missing one. That's why I needed my computer to be right here. But anyway, oh, the cereal bowl. Thank you, Holy Ghost. It's the cereal bowl class. The cereal bowl class is the one that we need to, that's another one. So you come, you learn how to make the cereal bowls, because the cereal bowls are a hot seller in the summertime, hands down. You learn how to wick it. You learn how to put the cereal bowl embeds in there to the point where you don't have wick burnout. And basically what I mean by that is your wick will just kind of burn out. It won't have a really good light if you put too much of that color in there. So we just kind of do it to where as though we even it out, still make it cute, and it still burn perfectly. So we having a cereal bowl candle making class. So we got all of that, and some skincare stuff. I got some I gotta get the recipe and everything. I gotta go out and just start buying. Like, I think I'm only missing like cocoa. I'm missing some cocoa bee, and that's it. The bubble up. I gotta order the bubble up. But other than that, I'm getting ready to make some solid bubble bath, the rolls. You know how you had the circle roll and you got the little design in the middle? So I'm going to post that. We're going to have a bath bomb class, but I just been kind of like holding off on it because I want to do this thing by myself with these 3D modes first. Hey, good to see you. Hey, Jen. Hey. She said she coming with wine. So we're gonna have a bath bomb class, but I had to get this first. I had to do this first, but I just been so busy, with all of this stuff. You guys know I had to come back from where I was living at to, get back closer to home, and so I've been, re-transitioning and all, because this was never in my background. You guys know that I ain't never had no background, but I'm getting ready to make me a nice background layout. But this is just, for now, what I'm using to make my videos and stuff. So I'm excited, guys. I'm excited about the classes that's coming up. So if if you want to be a part of them, you better get your tail up in Patreon and sign up so you will not miss it. But this Friday, we definitely coming together to make some soap. The replay will be available for the $20 tier. Now, that's the benefits and the bonus of being on that tier. You get the free replays, and you get invited to higher level classes. So what I mean by higher level classes, he said, as long as we see, we don't care about the background. Okay. Because I'm like, I ain't never had no darn shelves and stuff in the back of me. And I'm like, I just gotta get everything together. I got an idea of what I want to do. So I'm just gonna go like after, because I'm having a big old Rugrat party, like all the kids and stuff. So I'm just kind of preparing for that, guys. And so I'm just like, once I get my Rugrat party out of the way, then I can kind of get more done, and that's when I focus on the studio, because everything else I've been doing, like I'm on my way now to go, grab this from Belk and do this and that and that. So yeah, so we got all of those classes coming up. I don't want you guys to miss the soaping classes. I don't want you guys to miss the soaping classes, but most of all, I think the most fun class is going to be the cereal bowl candle making class. That one is going to be really fun. I like making those cereal bowls. They're really cool. So one thing I do want to tell you guys is to make sure you have your embeds done ahead of time. Make sure you have your embeds done. I'm going to be doing Captain Crunch, and I'm going to be doing Fruit Loop, and I have some Cinnamon Toast Crunch, so I might be doing that one too. Just depends. And also when it come down to that, she said, I'm signing up. Get your tail on Patreon. You should have been on there. And then another thing is with the cold process soap class, I have to put out an announcement to people, and I'm hoping that people will see it now. I want you to make your lye water ahead of time, because you cannot soap when it's hot. You can do that with hot process, but we can't do that with cold process. That would just make people not be able to soap. So I have to maybe put it out in Patreon and let people know, hey guys, if you join in this class, make sure you let your lye water sit for a few hours. Just let it cool all the way down to room temperature, because you can't soap while it's hot. If you soap while it's hot, you're going to have cracks and stuff in your soap, and it's not going to be good. Like, you're going to be kind of upset because you made this beautiful, pretty creation and it's just ruined. So I want you guys to make sure that you do that. But the hot process, come as you are, just like church, just come and it's all good. And so you might do the aloe vera, and or you might just say, Diamond, I want to do the aloe vera, but I want to do like a turmeric activated charcoal. Bring it. You know what I'm saying? The fluid one, you could bring it too. I mean, just bring your additives if you want to do that fluid one, and you want to make your designs and stuff out of. Because remember, you can make your designs out of turmeric. Like, you can separate your batch, and you can put the turmeric, the yellow looking, and then just kind of like, mix it, and then people will see like you got a turmeric hot process. So it's pretty cool. Turmeric and honey, that's a good combination. So you could do honey too. Okay, so I'm just going to help you guys do all of that. I'm going to help you guys get all of that done, and you guys be able to go out and sell it stuff. With the cold process, it's going to take you about 4 weeks for you to sell that soap. That's why I really don't make it. The hot process, I usually let my soap sit for a week just to kind of evaporate some of the water. Normally my ingredients is always a hard bar, but if it's the goat milk soap, then it's kind of soft, so I had to let it sit for about 2 weeks, and it kind of hardens up over time. So make sure you bring your stuff, like, bring your hemp seed oil, and whatever oils you want to use after you finish cooking. Apricot kernel. After you finish cooking, you want to bring it. If you want to do castor, you bring some castor oil. Whatever you want to do after the cook, make sure avocado, bring it. Shea butter, cocoa butter. Some people want to make their stuff a little bit bubbly. So just bring, your stuff that you have to bring for the after the cook. Okay. All right. So I'm excited about these classes, y'all. I'm so excited about them. And I was like thinking about it, and I was like, we're going to have a fun summer. Now listen, we're gonna have a fun summer up until Baby B make her arrival. When Baby B make her arrival, I'm gonna have to disappear on y'all for a little bit. But thank God I already have a plan that I'm gonna go ahead and pre-record some classes and stuff, and so I'll just be able to upload those classes, because I'll be gone for a month. I'll be like, offline and going for a month, because I have 4 children already, so I kind of know the process. You got to readjust your body to a different schedule. And that means, like, you may be sleeping more in the daytime, and may not be sleeping at night for those first couple weeks, and then you just kind of retrain the baby. And I'm like, okay. You are fun. Keeping me up, I'm hoping that that's not the case. This little baby be doing just like right now, she sleep. So I'm like, you better get yourself in order when you come out. Don't you be sleeping in the day. You better make sure you're behind. You're saying, yeah. So thank you. So I'll be doing the videos. I said, Lord, I hope these people don't think I'm running around here big and fat like. So I hope they don't be thinking I'm just big and fat like I just got. Woo, Diamond ate a whole lot. So I hope they just notice the difference. Like I done picked up weight in my face, my arms done picked up some weight. I'm like, don't think I'm just chunky. I'm out here eating everything running. Like, girl, that girl I got Patreon and she started buying all the food. No, it's not that. So I'm excited, guys. I don't know if you are excited. I'm excited. I want to talk about some things that we did not talk about the other day. Well, we talked about the other day, but we did not. Everybody don't know. So if you are on a $20 level on Patreon, a couple days ago, I gave you guys a vendor that I want you to use for skincare, not candles. And they are having a sale on their fragrances that they are discontinuing, and they are $10 a pound. Don't put it in the comment. Don't put it in on it, because if you do that, people gonna see it and they're gonna run out and get it, because I'm not deleting the video. So don't mention it. But if you know that you need to go ahead and get it, because they have some really good fragrances. And I am going to go in there myself today and get the one that I seen. And it was like a summertime fragrance, and I was like, I want that one because I got something that's similar to that. And so I'm going to buy that. And another fragrance I'm going to buy is I'm going to buy the 4th of July Bomb Pop fragrance. That's the one I'm after now. I'm like, I need to get me some Bomb Pop, because it's almost time, honey, for the summertime. So I need to make sure I got me some summertime smelling soap, all that, so I want you guys to go ahead and get it, and just use the stuff that I put on there. Also uploaded a vendor for citric acid. I'm hoping that y'all taking advantage of these vendors, because the citric acid was 50 pounds for under it was like under $100, like less than $100, like less. So you don't get 50 pounds for that. You don't need a coupon code or anything, And another thing is, there's another vendor on there that they keep having a sale. And so if you go and you get if you go and look up castor oil on the Patreon, you'll pull it up, and the castor oil is under $7 a pound. So, I want you guys, I'm feeling a public sub in my spirit right now. I want you guys to go into the Patreon, take advantage of your vendors. Don't get on that level and not take advantage of those vendors. Like, I beg you, like, go and do it, because you got to know that this stuff is expensive, and if we can cut corners and work together and buy this stuff cheaper, it makes it so much better. So that's what I'm going to do. Like today, I'm going to order, even though I really don't need no more castor oil, I want to go ahead and take advantage of that sale and get it. If you do not know what a sale is and you cannot find that sale, just send me a message inside of Patreon. And when do you make, I don't know what you're saying. When you make dessert candles, do you have to take fragrance oil percentage? I don't know what you're saying. All right, so anyway, I don't get it. Take advantage of the vendors. Take advantage of the vendors and get your stuff, because summertime, like I said, summertime is coming. You want to make sure that you fully stock when you go out to them pop-up shops. You making all those sugar scrubs and stuff, you want to be like, dang, I got a whole lot of vegetable glycerin. Vegetable glycerin is almost in every single recipe when it comes down to sugar scrubs. Like, seriously, every recipe in skincare, like, if I don't see vegetable glycerin, I'm like, ooh, no vegetable glycerin? Okay. So you want to make sure, yeah. Yeah. And then the young lady that just asked about dessert candles, I have a Patreon where you have all of those dessert candle classes in there, and it's just $10. So you have like classes, a lot of them. You have a dessert candle class, you got a pie class, you got a what is it, what's that glass called where you got different colors, fusion, you got a coffee candle, you got brownie candle. I'm getting ready to post a birthday candle that I made a long time ago, but I'm just going to post the instructions and not a video. um yeah, I'm not. I just go in there Patreon. All that stuff is in there. I'm not gonna be on YouTube giving you candle advice. I can't do that because once somebody else watch it, then they gonna be like, that's what the Patreon is for. Everything is in there, and then we're gonna have another dessert candle class since you talking about it and you want it. You making us go into that. We're gonna have another dessert candle class to come up soon because we got a lot of new people joining us, and we want to make sure that everybody is equipped. It's a gel safety class, like Kanika just said. So you learn how to do gel and have a safe gel candle because y'all already know gel is a fire hazard, and if you don't handle gel properly, you will have a mini fire right in front of you, and it will scare the brains out of you. So you want to make sure you follow those instructions. And a lot of things don't mean nothing. Like when it come down to like the flash points and stuff like that, like people be like, oh, the flash point, I need to make sure. Flashpoint really honestly come into effect when you're using stuff like gel. That's when you look at the flashpoint of a fragrance. So I want you guys to be well equipped. So we're going to do that. But yeah, but all of that stuff is in there. I took all of them classes I've been making over the year and some change, and I put it in there. And so that's why people love that platform so much. Like it's 260 something people there, about to be like 270 or maybe 300 very soon, and they all are staying. Like nobody leaves except for people that'd be like, they got $10 membership, and then they'd be like, so and so deleted their membership. I'm looking like you crazy. You know what you're getting for this. Don't, but they don't happen a lot. People don't leave; they stay because they understand what's on that platform. You ain't gonna get nowhere else. People will go to this candle, that person, and this person and that person, and oh, so and so, this one, she got her own candle group, which was mine, and I gave it to her. Go to that. Dumb people don't know as much as I know. They don't. You know what I'm saying? I put them on. So, and then the other one, he's very skilled, but when it comes down to Wix, he's not really skilled in that area. So I think that, this is where people need help. They like, I need help with Wix. You can make a cute candle, but you got to have the right Wix. So if you go to Patreon and you search Diamond Shine Soap, you'll find the artist. Like search for the artist, and yeah, that's a platform where you're gonna get everything you need. You gonna get all of that and some sugar scrub while you at it. So yes, I got new the beard butter. I'm getting ready to go out actually. um I don't even think I got none. Like I could check my bin, but I don't think I got none. I'm getting ready to go out and get me uh some containers to do the beard balm, because that's why I didn't do it over the weekend, because I was like, I don't really have the right containers for it. So I'm gonna go out and get it, and I'm gonna post a beard balm video, so that once we do the beard balm, I'm going into other stuff. I got some shampoo bars up my sleeve, some conditioner bars. I want to start venturing into other stuff. So that's why I'm kind of, we did the beard oil, and I got a review from somebody. They love it. She just made it, and she said, she loved it or whatever, and I was like, oh, that's good. I put 2 recipes up. You can use the cetyl alcohol in it, but for me, I liked it because of the conditioning properties of it, but it does thicken it up a lot. So you just kind of choose whether or not you want to put that in there. You don't have to put that in there. The recipes are good without it. So the beard oil is in full effect. So I'm excited about that. Y'all got some good recipes in there. I'm seriously making y'all into some soldiers. So we got our wood wicks, all of that kind of stuff. So go get your tail up in Patreon and make sure you come and join us. because we got a lot of good classes coming up. You know, we got the cold process, the body butter, the cereal class, the body butter. I must say summer body butter because it's going to be the one that does not melt. Okay, you don't want no melting and shipping, so we're gonna do those emulsified butters and stuff. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys are excited for what's coming up. Yes. No, I put the Woodwick company in there. The place where we got the Woodwicks from. I put it in there. If you go on Patreon and you type in Woodwick, it will bring up the company. Um, and of course, the company, is in there or whatever. You can. I'm gonna let you guys go for the afternoon. I gotta feed myself, and I will see you guys again soon. All right.